Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
That's my brother.
Would you like to confront them?
Ivy! Okay. Ivy! Julio, you and me had a relationship and you come up with this?
You gotta call Captain Save-A-Ho and everybody.
Yes, dude, why, Ivy, why? I mean, he's a man. You're my brother.
Time changes, so do people. Get over it, come on.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh, Jesus.
I asked her about him, and she said nothing was going on. Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Take me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go. Go.
Get up,
Whoa.
This is like not how this is supposed to work,
Just
John.
go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. Welcome to another episode of Cheaters. Meet Vanessa Garza, a lovely young woman bothered by her companion's recent lack of respect. Ready for some solid answers, Vanessa contacts the Cheaters team of professionals.
Vanessa Garza, age 21. A retail salesperson worried that her girlfriend may be shopping around for another admirer.
We've been knowing each other for about a year and a month, and we actually been dating for a year. And that's when everything happened after a month after me and her met each other. And everything's good. She got me a ring, everything was good. So everything is going really good. And I do see this going for far. It's just little things. I have these gut feelings. I'm there helping her, giving her money. I'm here for her. And now it's like she doesn't even want to spend time with me. Our relationship is bad. It's just out of there. It's not the same anymore. She tries to want things that I can't give her, if you know what I mean. And I'm a lesbian because I love girls. I don't want to be a man. I love her. I love her so much. And with everything that we've been through, it's just, I don't think I'll be able to move on like nothing. I'm gonna be questioning myself so much because I have put everything into this relationship. This is like my first serious lesbian relationship. And for her, if it does come, I don't think I'll ever want to see her, trust her again like it was. It'll just be so different.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Ivy Hicks, age 21. A medical assistant suspected of doling out affection to someone other than her girlfriend. Investigation Day 3. With no action to report on the first day, inspectors are eager to get a leg up on the suspect. On this day of inquiry, they do just that. Her car is observed in the parking lot of her apartment complex. Cheaters stays out of sight and waits to see what may materialize. After a short while, the suspect, Ivy Hicks, and an unknown man make their way down the stairs from her unit. The two walk over to a parked truck and immediately hug and kiss each other quite passionately. Suspect Hicks appears to have a little trouble saying goodbye to her companion, but eventually they break ties and move on their separate ways. She waltzes up the stairs and takes one final gaze at her knight in shining armor. Investigation Day 7. After several days of inactivity, Cheaters investigators are back in business when suspect Hicks and her companion are spotted at her apartment. This new love interest has now been identified as Julio Garza, brother of complainant Vanessa Garza. Suspect Hicks obviously wishes to be chaperoned around town. She hands him her car keys and commands him to drive. Apparently eager to make her happy, he accepts her demand. After a short while, companion Garza pulls into the drive-through lane of a local fast food restaurant. Afterwards, the couple hits the road for a short trip back to her place. Cheaters feels the need to dig a little deeper and calls it a day after companion Garza leaves the suspect's apartment. Investigation Day 8. Cheaters' crews catch companion Garza driving into the suspect's apartment complex the very next evening. Within moments, the stunning twosome makes their way down the stairs to his awaiting chariot. Suspect Hicks and her leading man are then followed to a hip part of town, where the two head right into a chic joint for happy hour. Approximately 2 hours later, Lady Hicks and Sir Garza leave the establishment and are again observed kissing and hugging. Companion Garza makes a quick turn into the parking lot of a trendy sex shop. Garza is apparently feeling lucky tonight. He orders her to join him in picking up a few necessities. Suspect Hicks evidently has no concern for Vanessa's feelings, as confirmed in a recorded phone conversation.
Hello. Hey, are you almost ready? All right, I really want to go to you. Why? What's wrong? I'm not feeling well. Okay, I thought we had plans to go. Yeah, no, but I really don't feel like going. Okay, how about I rent some movies and we go over there and we just kick it and I'll stay the night with you tonight. I don't really feel good. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay down. All right, baby. Fine. Well, I'll give you a call tonight then. Okay. Bye.
Cheaters closes the investigation and makes an imperative call to Vanessa. After the break, the confrontation.
With nothing left to imagine, Cheaters promptly contacts Vanessa about her companion's philandering. Fearful and despondent, Vanessa clears her mind and prepares for the worst.
Vanessa, initially when you contacted the Cheaters team, you had some concerns about your relationship with Ivy, your girlfriend. The reason that we needed you to come out here this evening was because their surveillance team has come up with some information that they thought it was important for you to see as quickly as possible. On this day of the investigation, she was observed leaving the apartment with a male companion.
That's my brother.
We identified that male as your brother Julio. On this day of the investigation, she was spending the day with your brother. That obviously now we're starting to identify that they do have more of a relationship, that they seem to be quite intimate with one another.
I did think they were a little bit too, getting along really good, but I never thought nothing like this.
On this day of the investigation, this was the day that you had plans originally with her?
We were supposed to go to the movies. At the last minute, I was ready to buy the ticket and she just backed out. She was like, I'm not feeling well, and I asked to rent movies and go to her house, and she just wanted to spend time alone. She wasn't feeling well.
Well, it turns out she was feeling pretty good, because they ended up going out to a local establishment that, from the name of it, what they'd be able to purchase there. And there's something that has her attention, and they're gonna head back into the apartment for the rest of the evening.
He stayed with her?
Yeah.
The whole night?
Yeah. Has your brother changed in the way he's been acting towards you?
Not at all.
So he's just been staying...
So scandalous.
I know that you told me that one of the things that attracted you to Ivy was that she was direct and your friendship was honest.
That's so out the window now.
Well, at least we've got you the information that you need, and that's part of why we're here. Ivy is not with her sister.
She's with my brother.
Yes. They're eating at a restaurant right around the corner.
That's...
And it is. Would you like to confront them? Okay. When we come back here, we'll get you back in the car. What's your relationship like with your brother?
We're so close. I mean, we do everything together. I help him get girls.
Yeah. Okay. They just walked out the front door. They've stopped at a bench, so we're going to go ahead and get into positions. I'll come around and get you. All right, sounds good. Stay close to me. Here we go. Whoa.
Ivy, what the? What are you doing? Ivy, Julio. Ivy. Oh my goodness. Ivy. This is not even funny, Ivy. What the hell? You're supposed to be with your sister?
Yeah.
This is your sister?
Ivy, can you tell us what's going on? Ivy?
Ivy.
What is
I'm
all
Joey
this?
Greco, and this is Cheaters.
You're supposed to be with your sister and you're with my brother. Come on, Julio.
I mean, but you gotta go out and get all these people to talk about this. What we can do at
because
the house.
you and me had a relationship and you come up with this.
But why
and
you
you're
gotta go
supposed
about
to be-
it this way?
You know what, Julio? It had to come down to this.
But why? Why didn't you just come?
Why didn't you just come to me and be straight with me?
Ivy, you're the one that's cheating on her.
She isn't honest with her about anything.
Man,
do you see
we're
the pain?
blood.
I know
This
that.
We're
is-
blood.
I know that. But I can't help who I fall in love with, okay?
Coming up next, the conclusion.
Man,
Do you see
we're
the pain?
blood.
I know
This
We're
is-
I
blood.
know that. But I can't help who I fall in love with, okay?
Oh, so you're in love with her?
I mean,
You're in love with her?
what can I say? I'm sorry.
I mean,
I
a
can't
year
control
is
my
something
feelings.
down the fucking drain like nothing?
And I mean, what the hell is all this? You gotta call Captain Save-A-Ho and everybody around here to do all
Yes,
this?
yes,
Well,
I
you know,
do.
if we didn't,
For what reason? I don't understand. It's like we can't take care of this at home.
Ivy, don't.
What are you talking
You just
about?
gonna walk away? You act like this is funny, Ivy.
Not funny.
So why you got a smile on your face?
Ivy, can you make some sense out of it?
And you're just gonna throw it away like that?
Well, why you have to do it like this?
Well,
Why didn't you just come to me?
Talk to her for a minute.
What is going on, Ivy?
Julio.
How long have you been with him?
2-3 months. I don't know.
You know how close you and your sister are.
I know how close we are. I know how close we are, but I mean, what can I do about it? I mean, I can't flick on and off my feelings like a switch.
I've been putting so much into all this, and you're just gonna blow it away like nothing with my brother?
I guess, yeah.
Well, you could have.
I could have, but I mean, like I told you, I can't help who I start to like and who I fall in love with and things like that. I can't help that.
You act like it is to you.
I'm tired of
What? Of
relationship.
me helping you with everything?
You
Yeah, I
never
know I
there.
work. I know. Ivy, why am I always working to help us, to help both of us? You know that. You know that.
And he's there for me. You're not there for me at all.
Why, Ivy? Why?
I mean, he's a man.
Julio, can't you talk to her? Come on.
You're my brother.
I know that. Okay, I know that. And I can't,
Okay, you know I love her.
Ivy, are you happy
You know
about
I
what's
know
going on?
No, I'm not.
I understand that, but I can't help
You
it.
know-
Not at
She came
all.
on like that. I can't help it.
Well, this is something that you came up with.
It's done. It's over. Okay, now you know about it. I just don't like the point that you had to bring it out like this. And I don't
This
understand
is
why.
the way it had to come down. She never told me
And I don't
nothing.
understand why you got this guy all up in my face right here with the camera. I mean, Captain Save-A-Ho, what do you got to go get him for? She came to me. The problem was in y'all's relationship. It ain't got nothing to do with me no more. It's between what y'all want.
Look, Julio, regardless, you're my family.
I
But that's
understand.
of you just doing that.
Not okay. It is on some behalf, but look who you're with. She came to me, and I can't help.
This is
who
a
I start to
family.
like and-
Your actions have broken that family up.
What do we got to parade this whole thing down for?
You're gonna go with him?
Yes, she's coming with me. I told you about that.
Ivy, I'm right here. You don't even respect the fact that I'm right here? What is wrong with you? See, this is not you. You're not the one.
Time changes, so do people. Get over it. Come on. We're trying to have a good time. That's it. Face it.
All right, well, go have a good time
Yeah,
then.
we are.
All right?
Exactly. We are.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Hope your show sucks. Follow us all the way down.
Following the confrontation, Vanessa tries to absorb the ill-fated occurrence. In a few moments, Cheaters reveals all the changes in her life. But now, Cheaters speaks with Robert Godfrey, a reformed sinner and adulterer making amends to his wife, Melissa. Robert discusses the profound impact of his poor decisions.
Robert Godfrey, age 40. Robert comes to Cheaters to confess the error of his ways.
When the crew got there, I mean, it sort of freaked me out, you know. I didn't know what to do, hell, because my old lady, you know, I knew she'd be freaking out, you know, when she seen me with another girl and all, because we've been together about 12 years, and, you know, I just knew it was crazy.
What are you doing, Robert?
Not doing nothing.
Robert, I'm Joey Greco with Cheaters. We've got you on videotape with another young lady. Can you explain that?
No, I really can't.
Who are you
can't
here
explain
with?
it?
Huh?
Who are you here with?
I'm with a friend.
Who's your
Okay.
friend?
Okay?
Oh my God! What the?
Come here.
What the hell?
I'm
What?
Joey Greco with Cheaters.
Yes. And what?
Do you know that he's married, actually?
You're married?
First thing I thought she was going to leave me, you know. That's the first thing that hit me, you know. I always knew that when I started doing what I was doing, I was taking a chance, and I just figured I'd never get busted. But, you know, when she came up, you know, it was a shock, you know, and that's all I could think about. I'm sorry, okay? That's all I can say, okay?
12 years is a long time to be just
Okay.
thrown away on something, you know?
Maybe after 12 years, I've been the same thing. I need to go something else.
Oh, well, that's what I needed to hear.
Okay.
That's what I really needed to hear.
Well, we've just been together for so long, you know, and I mean, I love her and all, but, you know, we've been, you know, when you're with somebody so long, you know, like that, I don't know, it just gets old, and, you know, this just happened. I met this girl, and, man, it was just one of them things, and then after we did it once, you know, it kept on going and going, and I knew every time that I'd do it, you know, there was a chance I was going to end up getting busted from her.
12 years, Robert? Robert, you did not tell me you was married for 12 years.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey. No, I told you I wanted to you, okay? That's all that was about.
Oh, you.
It's taken a long while for her to get over it. You know, at first, she wouldn't even let me come back home for a little while. She told me I needed to change and I needed to start going to AA and get some help and start going to family counseling and stuff like that. And we did that. You know, after a couple months, she let me come back home. You know, it took her a while to gain her trust back, and she might not ever fully gain it back, but, you know, I'm trying all I can because I do love her, and I know I made a mistake. But I do love you. You're my wife. I mean, you're who I married, okay?
Twice. Not once, but twice.
Well, I love you more than anything in this world.
And do you expect me to trust you from now on?
No, I'm gonna probably have to gain my trust back. I know you want me. I know you love me. Whatever. Yeah, Melissa, I just want to tell you I love you, and I just love you a lot. I'm glad you forgave me and were allowed to give me another chance, because I don't ever want to lose you. And I just promise this won't ever happen again.
With a confrontation now history, Vanessa attests that she'll have to think long and hard about the future. She loves her brother very much, but is furious with him for taking away her girlfriend. Vanessa claims that when they were younger, he was always in competition with her for other people's attention. She says that they both craved their parents' affection, but she always ended up on the short end of the stick. Feelings of betrayal are deeply embedded in Vanessa's psyche, and she claims that this latest slap in the face may permanently damage her relationship with her sibling. As for her involvement, Ivy Hicks was quite hush-hush when approached by Cheaters producers. She declines to comment on the true nature of her sexuality and seemingly wants to keep everyone on their toes. She says that she's not ashamed of having lesbian tendencies, but also feels that a woman needs a man. Julio Garza is simply too embarrassed to discuss the case in detail. He did, however, profess his love for his sister and hopes that she'll talk to him again someday. Mr. Garza says that he cannot control who he falls in love with, And unfortunately, in this case, it is Ivy Hicks.